So in this video, we are going to learn how to upload failed Razorpay payment as event in CleverTap. Let's say you're using CleverTap to manage your user engagement and user experience, and you're using Razorpay as a payment gateway. Now you want that whenever a customer tries to make a payment using Razorpay and the payment fails, you want to upload that event in your CleverTap account as well. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, as a new payment will be failed in our Razorpay account, we'll get the details of that failed payment and the customer and automatically upload those details as an event in CleverTap. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Razorpay account. And in my Razorpay account, I have created multiple payment pages over here. Now I want that whenever a customer tries to make a payment on any of my Razorpay payment page and the payment fails, I want to update the payment failed status as an event in my CleverTap account so that I can manage the user engagement and the payment status of the customers of the users as well. Now to do this, we have to connect our Razorpay account with CleverTap. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform to do so. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating our account and coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name my workflow as Razorpay to CleverTap. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which we want to set up this automation and click on Create. And as you click on Create here, you can see the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever a payment fails on our Razorpay account, automatically the details of that failed payment will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And this automation workflow will trigger, it will start. Then after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the details of the customer whose payment have failed on our Razorpay account and add that particular event in our CleverTap account as well. We are going to upload that failed payment event over here. So let's see how it is done. Starting from a trigger window in Choose app, we'll just search for Razorpay and select it. After selecting Razorpay in trigger event from the dropdown, select the trigger event as payment failed. After selecting this trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Razorpay account and Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to your Razorpay account. After coming to Razorpay, from the left sidebar, go to Accounts and Settings, and under this, just click on this Webhooks option. After coming to the webhooks page, click on this Add New Webhook button, and here in this pop-up box, just enter the webhook URL. In the webhook URL field, just paste the webhook URL, and here in Active Event, we have to select the event as payment.field. If you have any kind of doubts or problem while adding this webhook URL, you can always refer to the help text mentioned inside Pabbly Connect. After pasting the webhook URL and selecting the active event, we don't have to add anything in secret and alert email, and click on Create Webhook. Now, as you click on Create Webhook, this webhook URL is now added in our Razorpay account. After adding this webhook URL, what we have to do, here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a failed payment from our Razorpay account. So we are going to try to make a payment on our Razorpay account and capture the response of the failed payment. So I'll just go to my Razorpay account, go to payment pages, and I'm going to open any payment page from here. Let's say I'm going to open this payment page. And after opening the payment page, I will be trying to make a test payment, a dummy payment over here. Let's say the name of the person is demo user. This is the email address which we are entering. After this is another dummy mobile number which we are entering over here. The course is this particular automation and AI course, and this is the amount. Let's click on pay. Right now, I'm in the test mode of my Razorpay account. That's why I will be using the test card details to make a failed payment. But if you are in the live mode, the status or the condition or the process stays the same. I will be entering this test card details which is used to make the test payment or test failed payment over here. Then I will be entering the month and the CVV over here. The name is, for example, demo user. And after entering these details, let's click on continue. Now, as we click on continue, I don't want to secure my card right now, so I'll just click on no, and then it is done. Just now, using this test card, we tried making a payment on our Razorpay payment page because we have used a failed test card over here, a test card for failed payment. That's why you can see the payment has failed on our Razorpay account. And because we have connected our Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow as well, in this trigger step, we have received the response. In this response, we have received the response, we have received these details. You can see the status is failed over here. We have received the notification for the failed payment. We'll scroll down. Here you can see the unique order ID. After that, here you can see the mobile number, the name, and the email address entered by the customer, entered by the user while making the payment on our payment page. Also, we have added a field of course name over here, as you can see the product name over here. And that's why in the response, we have received the name of the course or name of the product for which the customer tried to make the payment as well. Then we'll scroll down further and you can see some other details related to the failed payment as well. Like once again, we have the email address, the mobile number with country code, and all of that. This means the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed, where we have successfully connected Razorpay with Pabbly Connect and captured the response of the failed payment. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to send all of these details and create an event, upload an event for the failed payment in our CleverTap account. Now to do this, we will scroll down, come to this Actions tab, and here in Choose App, we will search for CleverTap. Just select it. After selecting CleverTap in Action Event from the drop-down, select the action event as Upload Event. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our CleverTap account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the account ID or project ID of our CleverTap account, enter the passcode, and select the region as well. Now you must be thinking how you will get this project ID and passcode of your CleverTap account. So to get it, just go to your CleverTap account. From the left sidebar, we will go to Settings. And after coming to the Settings page, here in front of Project ID, you can see this View button. Just click on it, copy the project ID from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. After pasting the project ID, go back to CleverTap. Here in front of passcode, click on View, copy the passcode as well. And then we are going to paste it over here too. And after entering both of these details, we have to select the region. Now to know the region of your CleverTap account, just go to CleverTap once again, and here in the URL section before .dashboard, you can see it is written EU1. Here EU represents Europe, and this means the Europe is the region of my CleverTap account. So from this dropdown, you can see you might be having any one region out of all of this. The region of my CleverTap account is Europe, so I'm selecting Europe over here. After entering all of these details, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, we will see our CleverTap account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us for the object ID. So here we have to enter the object ID that this particular event which we are uploading, which we are adding in CleverTap is associated with which particular user. Now I am using email address of the people, email address of the user as the object ID. All the users which I have created in CleverTap are basically using email address as the unique object ID. And here in the trigger step of this workflow, we have received the email address of the customer who tried to make the payment as well. Now what we have to do, one by one, we have to send all of these details. But right now we want to send this response of email address of the customer who tried making the payment, but the payment failed. We want to send this email address from the trigger step response to this CleverTap action step. Now to add the responses of trigger step to this action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of object ID, and here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Razorpay of a failed payment. Out of all of these responses, select the response of customer email and it will be mapped. If you're using anything else other than customer email, then you have to ensure that you get the same data from Razorpay and map that data, enter that data over here in the object ID field. Or if you want, you can keep this object ID field as blank too. Then it is asking us for the identity. Now here we have to enter a unique identity, unique ID for this particular event which we are adding. So we will just click on this field. Once again, from the Razorpay responses, we have received the response of order ID. And this will be a unique order ID over here. Or what you can do, you can use this payment entity ID as well. So using this unique ID, you can basically log the events in your CleverTap account. So let's say I'm using this payment entity ID as the unique ID over here. Then it is asking us for the event name, that what will be the name of the event for which we are uploading the data in CleverTap. So let's say I want to add the event name as, for example, failed payment. And for under the same event in our CleverTap account, all of these event details, uploaded event details for the failed payment will be shown. And then it is asking us for the event data, that what are the details, what are the data of this event which we want to add in CleverTap. And we have to enter this data in this format. Like in double quotes first, we have to write the name over here, we have to write the label, and after a colon in double quotes once again, we have to write the value. So we will be having the key in double quotes, and after a colon, we will be having a value. After comma, we can basically enter other details as well. So let me enter these details. Let's say I'm going to enter the name of the person over here. So in double quotes, I'm writing name. After a colon in double quotes, I will be basically mapping the response of the name from Razorpay responses. Select the response of first name and it is mapped. Then add a space and select the response of last name and map it to. We'll close the double quotes. Then after a comma, I want to add the email. So in double quotes, I will be writing email over here, and after a colon, we are going to select the response of email and map it. Close the double quotes. After a comma, we want to add the mobile number. So I will be writing mobile number over here in double quotes. And after writing mobile number, after a colon, let's map the response of mobile number. After mobile number, I want to mention the name of the product over here. Product name in double quotes. Product name, and after a colon, we are going to mention the name of the product or the name of the course for which the user tried making the payment. So in this way, all the details of the customer of the payment which was failed on our Razorpay account, one by one, we are adding all of these details. If you want to add some other details, or if you are getting some other details of the customer as well from the Razorpay payment page, you can basically use the same format to add the other details as well. Now, after entering all of these details, what we have to do, we have to just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that with the same event data, a new event is uploaded in our CleverTap account. And the event name is failed payment. Under this event name, this new event is created. So let's check it. We'll go to CleverTap account. From the left sidebar, we will go to Analytics. After coming to the Analytics page, we have to select the event. So from this drop down, I will be searching for this event over here for failed payment. And here you can see that one record is uploaded. One event is uploaded for this particular event. Click on this View Details button. And after clicking on View Details, let's go to Trend and Properties. Under Trend and Properties, we will scroll down. And here you can see that just now, we will just select the property as name. And with the same name, this event is logged over here. This means for this particular event of failed payment, a new event is uploaded in our CleverTap account. And the name of the person whose details we have uploaded is demo user. If you want, you can select it by product name as well. So if I select product name, so you can see a failed payment event is uploaded in our CleverTap account for this particular product. You can search it by email address of the user too. So we have the email address, and you can see by email address, we can search this as well. This means this connection between CleverTap and Razorpay using Pabbly Connect is created successfully. And using this particular automation which we have built using Pabbly Connect, whenever a payment is going to get failed in our Razorpay account, automatically the details of the customer and the failed payment will be added as an event, will be uploaded as an event in our CleverTap account. Now, after making this connection, after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow. For that, I'll just go back to the same payment page, and I'm going to try making another payment. This time, the name of the person is test customer, and this is the email address over here. After this is a dummy mobile number which we are entering. We will be having the update or upload the event for the same product and click on pay. Once again, we'll try making the payment, and this time also we will be using the test card to make a failed payment over here because we want to test the automation in the case of payment failure. This is the CVV, the name on card is test, click on continue, maybe later, and that's it. So just now you can see once again we tried making a payment on our Razorpay payment page, but this payment is failed over here. And because this payment is failed, we will see the details of the same payment will be uploaded as an event in CleverTap. So we'll go to our CleverTap account, we'll go back to the event section once again, and we'll just select the same events and search for the data. So I'll just search for failed payment, select it, and yes, this time you can see that because another payment has failed on our Razorpay account, you can see the event count has changed to 2. We will just click on this view detail button, and as we click on view details, let's go to trends and properties. And under trends and properties, you can see another data will be added. So I'll just search by name over here. And if I search by name, you can see the test customer, another customer whose payment has failed, is now added over here. If I search by product name over here, you can see that for this particular product, the count has raised to 2. For automation and AI courses, for this particular product, we have 2 events now as a failed payment event in CleverTap. This means this automation is working perfectly fine, and we have tested this automation in real time. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.